What's going on, everybody? My name is Ben and welcome back to the bench for a brand new episode here on our 1/48 scale Eduard P-39. Today we are moving on with the build. My hope is to get this thing into a flying chassis. So let's go ahead and grab the parts and let's get started. Now last episode we worked quite a bit on the wings and the wheelbase. Those are looking pretty decent. We have a little bit of work left to do on the fuselage in terms of weathering, chipping here and there, but that is more or less finished. And of course we masked off the canopy and we finished up the inside of the doors. So that is good. We are set. So today I think we're going to go ahead and jump into kind of the next major sub-assembly area, and that is the wings and the fuselage. You need to go ahead and get that cockpit sandwiched between the fuselage halves, get the wing tops down, get the fuselage down onto the wings, hook on the rear tailplanes, all the rest of the like landing gears and the wheelbase and all that. We're going to save that to the next episode. We're just going to focus on getting that fuselage attached to that wing. So let's go ahead and jump into our first time lapse. We're going to work on the cockpit, getting that all nicely squared away, getting the fuselage together, and just kind of go with it. Drill out some openings, get the gun tubes in there. We're going to have some fun here, guys. Let's get this show on the road. Alright everybody, we are back, and as you can see, we are moving on to the wings. Fuselage is together, cockpit is nicely installed. We've done quite a bit of work there, and honestly, not too shabby. But now we gotta glue on the tops of the wings and also install that landing light. That's gotta be glued into place. So let's go ahead and jump into our next time lapse, and let's really go all out here with this, guys. Let's put on those wings, let's get the fuselage attached down to the wings, and let's check all the seams, do some sanding, do some filling. Let's get the wings onto the P-39, including the tailplanes. Let's see how the whole thing goes. All right, back in there, guys. Lots more to do. Let's keep it rolling. So here we go. As you can see, the P-39 has its wings on, the fuselage is together, the cockpit is installed, the canopy is in there. It's got a lot of nose weight there. We've got the guns up there in the front. We then added some brass tubing there for those gun barrels. We are looking good, guys. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out so far. A little bit of some issue though with the canopy attaching to the fuselage, and there's a little bit of a gap between the wings and the fuselage as well, but nothing a little Mr. Surfacer didn't fix. Of course, now we have to figure out what to do with the doors and fill in the gap between the canopy and the fuselage, but I don't think that's going to be too bad. Now, talking about these doors, we need to start thinking about what to do with these because we got a couple of options here. Now, my references tell me that the left door would usually remain closed. There was a throttle quadrant that kind of protruded out into the door frame, and so it made getting in and out of the aircraft on the left side a little complicated. So pilots would normally use the right side, meaning we could go ahead and close the left door, glue it together, drop in the right door, and have that post open. Now, luckily for me, this door fits decently well. On my P400, because I added the photo etch, the door really wouldn't stick into the door frame. It just kind of stuck out too far, so I had to have them both open. In this case, though, we could go a little bit more accurate and go ahead and glue the right door open and close the left door, as we would have seen in pictures and also what my references tell me. That could easily be done, or we could just say nuts to that and open up both doors so you could see through the cockpit. But we'll have some time to think about it, so I'm going to do a little bit more research and see if I can't figure something out. Now, I also went ahead and updated the gun sight. I changed the design a little bit, and I got everything kind of glued into place, so that looks a little bit better. And I did glue on the canopy, and I had a little bit of some mishaps with some glue. I might have gotten some glue underneath my mask, so I'm not too excited about that. Hopefully the mask held up nicely. We won't know until we end up pulling off the mask at the end of the build, so it is what it is, right? We'll figure it out when we get there. But that is it, guys. We are done for today. We did a lot of work here. The P-39 is coming together. It looks like a P-39. We got our wings on, the canopy on, the rear tail planes are on, added in those little gun barrels for the front 50 cals. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming together. Next episode, we're going to come on back, and I want to start doing a little bit of hopefully pre-shade priming, start going ahead and getting on the landing gears and painting up the wheelbase, all that good stuff, and hopefully we'll get this thing into paint relatively soon. But until our next episode, guys, you know the drill. Go out there, get yourself some bench time, have some fun, build something cool, and we'll see you back here on the next episode of our Eduard 1/48 scale P-39 Airacobra. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.